Welcome, Capricorn. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for September the 12th through to the 18th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you for putting up with my audio difficulties. Thank you for coming back, giving me another chance. I think I've got a Band-Aid on it right now, and I hope that that's the case, and I hope the Band-Aid sticks till after the Mercury retrograde, and I promise to upgrade some of my equipment so that we don't have to worry whether or not we have the quality needed. So thank you for being there for me. Absolutely. Now let's see what the energy is going to be for you this week. The Lovers. The Lovers is our very first card. Growing those relationships deeper, growing those passions deeper. And then we have the Strength card, seeing the strength within yourself. Perhaps the Ten of Swords, knowing that you have traveled the road, the hard road, in order to get to this point in time. And the Six of Pentacles, very popular this week, crossing over the Strength card. So where do you want to grow? Where do you want to prosper? Where do you want to advance? What are your passions? What are you embracing? What do you want to embrace in your life? What do you want to grow in your life? What is your desires, your wishes, your hopes? Because that's what I get with the Lovers being your very first card. It's growing a deeper passion, a stronger commitment. And this could be because Jupiter has just gone into Libra, and that's your 10th house of career, right? So career and job. So you may be getting a stronger passion towards that, a stronger desire, a need to go forward, a want to go forward, a burning passion to go forward, embracing it. Absolutely. Now, we do have the full moon eclipse, the lunar eclipse happening this week as well. And that's about completion. That is about, so here we are embracing the things that we want in our lives. And in order for us to truly embrace something and make more energy or more time or put more resources towards one area of our life, we have to have the completions. We have to have the endings in other areas of our life for those doors to open. So maybe it is understanding what we need to sacrifice. Okay, and we have the Strength here with the Six of Pentacles. So this is the give and take. This is what we want to come into our lives and what we are willing to give in order for that to come into our lives, and understanding our strength, our belief in ourselves, the belief in our passions, our dreams, our desires. So we may understand that in order to go forward in a certain path, we need more education, or we need to travel, we need to experience the world in some way. We need to maybe travel in order to land that new job opportunity. And then we have the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is definitely the path that you have walked to this point, the chaos, the struggles, the disappointments, the failures, and taking a piece of wisdom away from every experience so we know what to do going forward. We know definitely what we don't want, and so maybe it's easier to let go of some things, to put closure on some things about this time, because we know that we don't need those crutches in our lives anymore going forward. We know that the past is the past. We know that we can go forward in new directions based on our learning experiences up to the present time. Our underlying energy is the Nine of Swords. So expect worry, concern to come in. I mean, this is where your Strength card is really going to be put to the test, because this is the underlying energy. You are going to have states of depression, like you can't go forward, like you're not good enough, like you are undeserving, you are not worthy, you are too short, you are too tall, you don't have the know-how, you don't have the resources, you don't have the connections. All these little worries, all these little concerns of where you want to go forward and what is standing in your way, what are the pitfalls. Do not allow this energy to continue. You have to make a conscious effort each and every day to think of the positive of what you are creating. Most of these things that you worry about won't even become a reality, but we can let them fester in our minds. We can allow it to pull our energy down. When we worry, when we get stressed out, when we get concerned about things and we start to worry, the only thing it does, it never solves the problem, but it will dissipate your energy so that you can't tackle what you need to tackle in order to go forward. So remain positive, okay? This is definitely a warning to you that it's actually going to be the opposite energy. It's going to be energy to weigh you down, to make you feel like you can't do this, that make you feel like you don't have this. So you have to tell yourself every day that you do have this, that you have what it takes. Then what you don't have, you can obtain, you can learn, you can travel, you can experience the world in a different way in order to bring these things in. So maybe it's changing up routines, maybe it's the way you communicate. Our overriding energy is the King of Swords, passion. We go back to the Lovers, of embracing our passions and our desires, and this card trumps that energy, believe it or not, because he is all full of passion and desire. He does not allow anything to pull him off his path. He is focused on going forward, and that is all he is focused on, which makes us kind of seem like we are just concerned with ourselves. We're ruthless, we step on people's toes, this is a time when we have to listen to the other person. Even though we are trying to communicate something to them, we have to listen to what they are telling us as well and take that into consideration. We have to be very aware that, it's just our energy, it's our passion, it's our drive that is going to make it seem like we are in it for ourselves, that nobody else will benefit. So we just need to be conscious, and we need to be aware that it's the people around us that are going to help us move forward. And they'll be more willing to listen to your voice, what you are communicating to them, what you are trying to explain to them, what you are telling them, if they know that you have already listened to them. So 2 ears, 1 mouth. Your best form of communication is by listening to other people. You don't have to agree with them, okay? Don't get me wrong. You don't have to agree with them. You don't have to take into consideration anything they said, but at least allow them their voice. And maybe, just maybe, you will get a spark of inspiration through something that somebody else said, or maybe it'll be something that you've never even thought about before. And so you want to learn more about that. And so you start to go a whole different direction, but the same direction at the same time, and growing that dream with this new information added. So don't discount anything that is given to you out of the blue, because it could definitely move you forward. We have the Hermit with the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles has been very popular. Okay, now the Ten of Pentacles is abundance, happiness, joy, love, stature in the community. What are you going for? Okay, it's saying all these things are in your path, but how are they in your path? It is by tapping into your intuition, is tapping into your inner wisdom, your higher knowledge, taking time out. The Hermit essentially goes into the desert, goes into his cave, and that's when he taps into his intuition. That's when he taps into his higher wisdom. That's when he thinks about what is important in his life, what is needed in his life, where he wants to go in his life, what he wants to create in his life, and he develops a plan of action. That's when he comes out of the cave. So it's not by knee-jerking any situation, but it's thinking things through long and hard in order to know the right steps forward, and it will appear. We will have that surety that we are going in the right direction, and it is the right direction. It's the Ten of Pentacles, for goodness sakes, but we have to think it through. We have to take that alone time, maybe meditation, prayer, or just alone with your thoughts, but you have to maybe research. You have to understand fully what you are saying yes to and what you are saying no to. For work, career, we have the Five of Swords, so don't expect everybody to want to listen to you. Here's that energy again of You know, maybe ticking off the wrong people, or maybe nobody's listening to you because of the aggression you used in trying to explain what is needed in order to go forward, what you want to have happen in your life in order to go forward. So it's how you handle the situation, it's how you bring upon new news, or if you're delegating, if you are saying, I want to go forward because, okay, it's even when you are sitting there for the interview, for the job promotion, or the job itself, that you don't come off as without me you're nothing kind of thing, or it's my way or the highway kind of thinking, that you have to be open, that you have to be flexible, that you have to be very mutable in this energy. That you will definitely get together with the right people, the like-minded people, but only if you almost rehearse what you need to say. So where you are planning on going forward, you know, you can get more flies with honey than with vinegar, right? So you want to make sure that you are proposing things in the right way going forward, whether it is proposing yourself for a new job placement or in a promotion, or you are trying to start up your own business or take your business to the next level. That you are not coming across as somebody who is inflexible, somebody who has already got their own agenda and it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. They need to feel important. They need to feel like they are part of the solution going forward. For love relationships, we have the sun. The light shines on you. This is about happiness. This is about joy. This is about letting out your inner child and really diving into what makes you happy, what makes you smile. When it comes to love, and to love you, that would be the first thing with the sun, is love yourself. The more you can love yourself, the more you can love other people. So spend a little bit of time loving you, embracing you. We started with the lovers. That could be embracing who you are, what you bring to the world, what you bring to a relationship. And then look for opportunities to grow that love, grow that happiness, grow that sensuality, grow that passion. If you're looking for love, this could be when somebody comes in and really shows you, like holds up a mirror to your own self-worth, to show them what to show you what they already see. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.